platform, so come take invest. We're talking about investing, finance, and professional development. As the recording time of 8:44 a.m. on Eastern Time, Ethereum coin trading $3,365, up about close to 4% so far. As you can see clearly on the pre-market perspective, we're bright green on the crypto side, as the CPI report came out exactly 14 minutes ago. And on a high-level read so far, the CPI index has climbed by 7% in the year through December, and by 5.5% after stripping out the volatile prices such as like food and fuel like gas. And the last main inflation index eclipsed 7% was 1982. So relatively speaking, we are, still in a more of an inflationary environment, which is obvious, right? We've been printing money left and right for the last 2.5, 3 years so far. So as you see during this holiday season, buying groceries, buying a piece of chicken breast, or buying just a piece of meat, historically used to be, cheaper, right? I could have sworn, it used to be, chicken breast was like $3.50 a pound. And you probably saw was what, $6.50 or $7 even. And if you look at it, and I was like taking a more of a deep dive onto the numbers, it's quite interesting, but it's something that you have already seen. So gas price raised by about 50%, 49.6%. Used car raised by 37.3%. Insane. Gas, 24.1% increase. And talk about meat, fish, and eggs, 12.5%. And if you look at other stuff like food at home, collectively, if you take that as an average, 6.5%, electricity up about 6.3%, even electricity on a daily basis. So it seems like your bills have been increasing. I'm not paying my electricity, so I'm not really, paying attention to that, but it seems like that's also a rise as well. And also with respect to clothing, apparel, which has risen by close to 6%. Transportation, which is like your Metro card or your daily bus fee, 4.2%. So as you can see collectively, the highest usage ones, like with respect to gas, raised by 50%. That's just astronomical numbers. Even eggs and fish and meat raised by 13%. So the reason we need to do this is because the government or the economy needs more of our money to basically fix the hole that we had been having, aka printing money. So now the money has to come from somewhere, and by tweaking the price on a consumer perspective, right, it's kind of like a tax that we have to pay upon, even though we are already paying tax, right, to basically fix the detriments that our country have been enduring. Okay, so despite this number, which is obviously a record number, it didn't really completely miss the mark in comparisons to Wall Street expectation. It's something that we have been in alignment on, right? And so is the Jerome Powell speech yesterday on the inflationary pressure going forward, right? The 3 interest hikes in 2022, 2 in the subsequent year, and then 2 other one in the third year out. And also with respect to the Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan's approval, saying that despite we are in a more of a great, depression type of stage at the moment, we are, in one of the biggest bull market going forward. We're pretty much at the bottom, and a lot of the stocks, especially per Goldman Sachs, on the small cap tech stocks are extremely oversold. That is not priced at a fair level. So, for those actually took the right logical risk mitigation, the right DCA that we've been talking about on days now, congrats to you. You took the right risk level. You did the right thing, and that's exactly why we are rewarded. Just on a preliminary level, we're not like completely there yet, but it seems like the revival and the reversal is happening nicely. And also collectively, something that we're seeing right now is that we're building a tougher skin collectively, right? Despite this negative inflationary number, despite the COVID cases seems like it's still spiking, this is slowly becoming more of a normalized type of cadence for ourselves collectively, right? So it's no longer a severe. We have become more and more desensitized now, which is good. So it means that we're tougher, we're stronger, and collectively, if we've been watching this, the video so far, we are more sophisticated than ever. That we are basically three-dimensionally defensible, detecting BS without spidey sense, if you may. So let's just dive into the technical analysis. Besides, this is the main driver on this market so far. So it's a recording time of 8:49 or 8:50 now a.m. on the Eastern time. Ethereum contract $3,364, up about close to 4%. And amazing that we broke above the 3,300. So next level, then need to get to a comfortable level. Right now, 3,350 is not really a real level. The real level is at 3,472. We broke above the 3,150, right? And you could see that, as I was saying, and I was never sure, right, that we will not break to 2,850. And the reason is because the technical doesn't make sense for us to get there. So hopefully, we all stay within the logical frame of mindset using the quantitative perspective that took the right risk around, below, or in approximation of the $3,050. So congrats to you for taking the right risk. I'm happy for you, and let's keep going. With respect to Bitcoin, we are at up about 2.6%. Right now, we are at the 41. Not the 41. We bounced from the 41 because that was a resistance level. We touched below 40 just for a brief second, right? Right now we are coming back up to above the next comfortable level. So we are at the exact comfortable level right now. We're about to form a golden cross, 41 out of 70. So both Bitcoin is not as attractive as before, obviously, when we're selling to low 40, but still very attractive in the setup right now. Seems like we're reversing nicely. We're about to form a golden cross. We're still depleted. So that means we will have a good shot of actually going back up to above 47, and even to 50. And I think I saw an article earlier this morning saying that there's a bank, not like a well-known bank, but they say that by half of this year, that sometimes around summer, Bitcoin should hit $75,000. I don't know how true that is, but it seems like at the trajectory right now, we might, right, if we rotate nicely. Dogecoin at 1582, anywhere from the current level to 1362 is good. Right now it's the 42, so it's not the most attractive in comparison to the days before, obviously. Cardano up about 7% is reversing nicely, bounced from the 119, obviously, right? We were at the earth crust below at the 110, right? So right now we try to get back up to the 134, right? So that's the next level to watch out for. Solana is up about 7.34%. Right now, we're reversing up as well. We're about to form a golden cross. We are 39 out of 70. And right now, we try to get back up to the 155 from here. XRP is up about 7%. We broke above the 78, right? Well, at 78, technically. Right now, we try to get up to the next level of 80, which is a flat number, and then subsequently 88 from here. Polkadot is up about 12%, 27.13 at the moment with the 50 out of 70. So not ideal, right? Anywhere when we were at below 23 to below was the better level for us. So now, right now, we'll probably stay away. ALGORAND up about 8%. Right now, 136 to below is still better. Right now, we're relatively neutral again at the 48 out of 70. So not the most ideal. Shiba Inu is reversing nicely. It's the 42 out of 70 right now. We're about to form our golden cross. Again, right, the frame of reference that we want to be placing at would be at the low 29-ish to the low 2000 to the 1400s to the 900s, right? So seems like we're reversing nicely, but whoever bought in below 29, congrats to you. MACTAC's up about 3%, anywhere from right now it's not the most ideal because of this mega green candle, and we're up so much right now with the 55 out of 70. We are about to form a golden cross, so I wouldn't be surprised if we try to break above to get above $3 all over again. But that's not really risk averse in terms of mitigating your risk, right? Again, 175, 143 are still better level for us. AVAX up about 8%. 80 to 60 is still better level for us. Terra, 62, 52, 45 from here. And with respect to Enron, we are up nicely. We are back up to the horse. 44 out of 70, so still neutral. So right now, where we're trying to go is basically we're comfortably laying around 219 to the next level of the 240. So that will be the next stop for us to get to. And with respect to price level, these are levels that I identified so far. So it seems like despite the CPI report is not a good one. It's not a good one. But it's not like a completely missed the mark one. And we're building that scar tissues collectively that we are getting better and tougher. And I think this whole pandemic situation has, and also, hopefully the videos that we've been talking about on a collective basis together, we're working through this, and people are, learning every single day that we're not losing money as much as we were based on emotions before, but now we are taking the calculated risk every single day and making consistent gains from here, right? So appreciate you, and let me know how it goes, and take care. Bye.